Hi, I'm Kimberly Seeherman, event design expert and owner of Events by Fabulous. Today I'm going to show you how to make some really cute do-it-yourself wedding favor tags. They're really simple to make and they're really cute. They're going to look great on your gift table and you can use them in a variety of ways. We're going to make these beautiful customized wedding favor tags and you can either use them outside your reception, giving guests their information about their table, or you can use them on the table to actually tell guests where they're going to sit. So there's two different uses besides just a normal gift tag, and they're really beautiful and easy to make. So to get started, we're going to take our 2 sheets of paper, both our cardstock and our wrapping paper, and we're going to spread out our paper cement. Make sure you get the edges, that's really important, so they stick together nicely. You're going to paint both sheets of paper, both the cardstock and the wrapping paper, and you'll let that dry for just about 10 to 15 seconds. Now you're going to place them together and make sure you really smooth out the edges. You want to make sure there's a very strong bond between the 2 pieces of paper. Again, this is going to be the front and the back of your tag. So now that the 2 pieces of paper are attached, you're going to get out your ruler and your pencil and you're going to make some measuring points for where you actually want to cut your tags. So you'll see here that I've done a 3x4 tag. It's a pretty standard size tag and that gives you plenty of room to write any information you need on those tags, whether it's just the guest name or guest name and table, but it gives you a lot of room. So here we're going to put our marks, make sure you measure it properly. And then we're going to get our scalloped scissor here. It just gives it a nice edge, something a little bit different than a straight line. Now, of course, you can use a straight line if you're going for a more modern look, but here, since we're doing something a little rustic chic, I'm going to use a scalloped edge and it gives it a little bit extra kick. So now we're just going to cut the scalloped edge. You'll see we'll just cut across in a straight line. And after we've cut our sections, we can overlay them one on top of the next, and then that way you can keep your measurements really straight and make sure that all of your cards are the same size. And then to finish up, we're just going to trim around the edges, make sure they all look really perfect. There you go. Just ensure some consistency there. And the next step is putting our hole. You're going to use a hole punch, and you're just going to punch about 1 inch down from the top of the card. That'll give you plenty of room to actually tie your ribbon or tie line on. And the last step is attaching that ribbon. So you're going to cut equal sections of ribbon, I would say 8 to 10 inches. And lastly, you're going to tie that ribbon through the new card you've just created. So put the 2 edges together, thread that through the hole, then loop it around and pull it tight. There you go. You have these adorable little favor tags. You can tie them on a candle box or use them as a place setting, but it's just really versatile, super easy to make, and it's going to look great on your wedding tables. Enjoy.